Okay, hello. Welcome back everyone. We are here to study today about types of software. So in this channel we are going to learn different types of software available. Like see here, it's showing different types of software. That is types of software. What is software? First is software is a collection of different types of programs with the help of which the computer is going to run. So what is software? A set of instructions stored digitally within the computer memory which tells computer what to do. As before only I told, software means there are some information stored in the memory that tells the computer what to do. We have different categories of software like system software, utility software and application software. So here see system software. System software is the software which is we can say internal. So software of a computer that called a system software. Like how we can define what type of software is a system software. It is a software used to manage and control hardware components and which allows interaction between the hardware and other parts of the software. The most obvious types of software is a computer operating system. That only the computer operating system is a type of software that is called system software. Like we used to say no Windows. We are using Windows 7, Windows XP, Windows Linux and Windows 2010. All that types of these Windows are actually called as the system software. Next is utility software. Utility software is the software which are built-in antivirus software which can what you can say protect our system from the viruses. See, it is a software such as antivirus software, firewalls and so on which helps to maintain and protect the computer system but does not directly interface with the hardware. These are the software which interact with the software only but not with the hardware. Next types of software is our application software. So application software means short form of application software is apps. Apps nowadays we are using Android phone, like we are downloading some softwares to play games and video editors, Photoshop and many softwares are available in the Play Store. So see what is here. Software is also known as apps are designed to allow the user of the system complete a specific task or set of tasks. They include programs such as web browser, office software and the game and so on. Now we are going to learn about the computer components, hardware components of the computer system. So before going there, if anybody knows what are the hardware components of the computer, can you please tell? Just write it down in the comment box what are the components of the hardware. So hardware component means what are the parts of the computer, the physical parts which we can touch and feel, that are called the hardware components of the computer. Now we see what is hardware. First, before knowing the components of the system, first we have to know what is hardware. Hardware component of a computer systems are the electronical and mechanical part of the computer. The major hardware components for computer system are already I told. The hardware parts, the outside part of our computer, that are called hardwares. Like different types of hardwares are available like keyboard, numerical keypad, pointing device, mouse, speaker, webcam, light pen, touch screen, joystick. Here keyboard is a one of input device we can say. Then remote is also a controller. It is also an input device to control. Joystick is used to play games. Webcam is used to capture the images. Light pen is used to focus on the area where you want to um, which area you want to see, there you have to focus. Then we have to learn about the processor. What is processor, what is main memory, secondary memory, then input device and output devices. What is processor? Before telling about the processor, I want to ask which is the main part of your body? Brain. Yes, correct. The brain is the main important part of our body, that without the brain we cannot do anything. Means sometime we used to say the person who is unable to respond properly, for that person we will use the word the brain. This person is a brainless person who cannot work like a normal person. Same way processor is also called a brain of our computer. Without the processor, the computer is not going to work. The short form of a processor is called a CPU. So processor is the brain of our computer. It does all the work. What is CPU? CPU stands for Central Processing and Unit. It is the hardware with the computer that carries instruction of a computer program by performing the basic arithmetical, logical and input-output operations of the system. Now we have the components of the CPU, means what the CPU actually doing, what are the things inside the CPU and how they are working. There are two components of the CPU is thus first one is ALU and second one is CU. ALU stand for the arithmetic logical unit. It is used to perform arithmetic operations and the logical operation. Control unit, that is CU, which extract information which extract instruction from memory and decodes and execute them the instruction. Okay, so here is the diagram of a processor. You can see. Next, what is main memory? If we are talking about the CPU, then we have to tell what is main memory, primary memory and secondary memory. So what is main memory? Main memory refers to the physical memory that is the internal to the computer. The word main is used to distinguish it from external mass storage and devices such as disk drive. Another term of the form of the RAM. Like in our computer we have some local disk, like local disk C, D, E and F, whatever you want to make it. So local disk C, actually that disk is a computer disk. We always used to say that don't keep any important files in the local disk C, because if you are going to put any important files in the local disk C, then if you are formatting the system or any thing you are deleting, if it is in drive C, if the data is going to erase, means your important file is going to loss. So like that way RAM is divided into different disk. Now the computer can manipulate only data that is in the main memory. Whatever the data is in the main memory, then that computer can manipulate and divide with each other. Therefore, every program you execute and every file you access must copy it from the storage device into the memory. Now, most PCs comes with a minimum at least 32 GB by insert like megabyte memory, main memory. We usually increase the amount of memory by inserting extra memory card in the form of chip. Now memory, we have to know what is secondary memory. So secondary memory is used to store programs and data for the long period of a time. So secondary memory is a type of memory which can use to store data for the future use. Like live example, we can say for the farmers, we can use the live example. The farmers are cutting the fields and then taking the grams to the home and storing it in the storage place for the future use. Same way, whatever data we want to use it in the future, we have to store in the storage device, that is secondary storage device. Like hard disk has enormous storage capacity compared to the main memory. The hard disk is usually contained inside the case of a computer. The hard disk is used for the long storage of the program and data. Data and programs on a hard disk are organized into files. A files is a section of the disk that has names like local disk A, local disk B and local disk C. This is the hard drive which is connected inside the CPU. Next, we have to know what is input and what is output. So input device. Input is a device. Input device, we can say the devices which is used to give information or to the computer. That devices are called input devices. Like we have keyboard, mouse, speaker, and joystick. These types of devices are called a input device. What is the use of input device? Check it out. In the computer, input devices are any peripheral devices used to enter data, information and control signals into the computer to perform a specific task. Examples of input devices are already I told: keyboard, mouse, scanner, digital camera and joystick. See here, you can see mouse already here and digital camera is also there. With the help of digital camera, you can capture images. Now next is our output device. Output device is a device. With the help of that device we can get the output, means result. After processing, what the result we are going to get, that has been stored by the help of output. So in computer, output device are peripheral device used to get output from the computer if useful information or human readable form. For example, of output devices are speakers, headphones, screen monitor, printer, projector, plotter, television. These are the output devices of a computer. Here you can see a printer is there and the speaker is also there. After that, we can see there are the different parts of a computer are located on the screen: monitor, speaker, mouse, web camera and CPU and keyboard is available. And more part which are not shown here, you can check. External part means like the parts, these are the important part which have to be required every time. Some parts like printer, sometime we need if you want to take a printout, scanner and joystick if you want to play the games, that are called the output devices. So thank you for watching the video. If you like the video, please click on like and subscribe the video. If you subscribe the channel, whatever the new video I am going to update, you will get it soon. Thank you.